Good morning, guys. Today is one of those days that you're moving very slow and you're gonna go with the flow. Basically, it's like you have so much that you want to do and you just kind of like have really no rhyme or reason as to how you're gonna do it because you don't want to take the time to map it out. That's me. That's me. If y'all knew what y'all was sitting on right now, just so, because I don't have a tripod down here, okay? So if y'all knew what I make shift for y'all to even be able to see me, to sit my camera on, you'd be like, girl, what is going on? Anyway, I just had a few items delivered because last night I realized that we needed some milk and stuff like that. And so I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and place the order tonight and have them delivered in the morning. And I was about out of my creamer. So I ordered some more creamer and things like that. So I'm gonna go through real quick these little bitty bags and then I'm gonna get back to editing. I have already kind of been editing and had my coffee. Well, having my coffee is sitting over there. But I'm in a dilemma because like I said, guys, my stuff is out of order. So I think, well, I know you already saw March vlog, a vlog in March, which was part 1. And then you saw a travel vlog, which was part 1. Now I'm trying to decide, do I want to put out the March part 2 video next? Or do I want to put out the travel vlog part 2 next? Or whatever. And then I realized that I ended up cutting the March vlog down again, so now I got a part 3, and now possibly this that I'm talking on now is gonna be a part 4 for March. So I done made 4 different videos in March. That's unlike me, okay? That's unlike me. So here is the creamer that I have been using. Remember I moved to Chobani because I said I wanted to eat or try to make healthier choices. So I've been picking up Chobani. I picked up the sweet cream for Avery and he actually liked it. He didn't, I don't know if he tried this or not, but anyway, this is the caramel macchiato. It's okay. So when I finish it, I didn't order another one of these. I actually wanted to try the, what was it called? Oh, I wanted to go back to the white chocolate mocha because I think that's what I tried first and it was pretty good. This one, like I said, it's okay. It's not, I mean, I finished, there's just a tad bit in here. So I pretty much finished it, but it was something missing. It was something missing from a regular caramel macchiato. So today I picked up, I don't know if y'all can see me or not, but I got milk. And then because I asked for the white mocha in the Chobani, she said that they were out. And so I ended up picking up, now this ain't healthy, I don't think, the Starbucks vanilla latte. Because when I go to Starbucks, that's what I normally order is a vanilla latte. So I said, well, let me get the vanilla latte. I'll try it. And it happened to be on sale. It was around the same price as the Chobani. So I said, well, let me just try this. Now, we're going to check out the ingredients. I know the ingredients are not good. Milk, sugar, heavy cream, buttermilk, vegetable oil, natural flavors, and gelling gum. And this has milk, cream, cane sugar, and natural flavors. So, yeah. I don't know, not too bad, but. So anyway, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this is. So this is. So I picked up some of this. I also picked up some Skinny Pop. Now, this is microwave popcorn. I could have swore that this was the individual bags. I need to go back and look at my order, but neither here nor there. We'll eat it. We'll just have to pop it. Daggone it. And anyway, it's the one with the sea salt. I was getting the Lesser Evil popcorn, which is really good, with the pink Himalayan salt. It's really good too. I actually think I like it better than this, I think. But they're very comparable. So those are the two that I go with. I've tried some other popcorn that's supposed to be, you know, better in ingredients and calories and stuff, and they're just okay. But I really like the Lesser Evil pink Himalayan. I think it's in like a pink bag, pink and white bag, and then I like the skinny pot. And then guys, real quick, because it's getting warmer out, I picked up some brats, and this is Italian sausage sweet, which I don't think that this is what I ordered. I think I just ordered the regular brats. I have to go back and look. Am I making mistakes or are they? But anyway, I ordered some, got some brats because we like to have brats, grilled brats, and have grilled onions and green pepper on it. And then I just got a package of ground beef because it was on sale. You know, I have been going to ground turkey, and I still have some ground turkey in there, but I'd like to have at least, you know, a beef on hand. I also picked up some chicken wing sections, which I hadn't done in a long time because, for one, we got rid of our deep freezer, so I don't have the space now. I just have this freezer, so I'm gonna have to find somewhere to put these. But these were on sale, so I was like, I wanted some wings, so I said, well, let me get these instead of the other wings, regular wings, because these were cheaper. So I got those. And then I just picked up a package of smoked sausage to have on hand because my husband likes smoked sausage and cabbage, which I have some cabbage in there, so I can make that. Or smoked sausage and potatoes. Or anytime when you just need a quick meal, smoked sausage comes in handy. So, you know what I'm saying? And you can put these on the grill as well. So, yeah, pick that up. And then, guys, I picked up some tomatoes because I needed some of those. I already have lettuce. And I picked up some grapes. Then I picked up one small bag of Lay's. I've been trying to lay off the Lay's a little bit. So I think I showed y'all no video of another, that I picked up one bag of Lay's. So it's still half a bag over there. So we're doing good. We're not eating them a whole lot. But I picked up another one because that's not going to be enough when we do our brats and stuff. Got some buns. And then one of you got in my comments when I was talking about the ice cream and said to try the Klondike bars. And it says no sugar added. I picked them up last time and they actually were good. Now there is sugar in them. It says no sugar added. I think the person that told me about them said there's no sugar. I think that she said they were sugar free. But I saw the no sugar added. So I got these, so there's no added sugar. And they were pretty good. So I picked up another one just to, if you have a taste for something, don't deprive yourself to the point where you just go ham and start eating up everything inside and forget your whole weight loss goals. If you have a taste for something or a little craving for something, satisfy that craving and then get back on track. So that's what that's for. Also got some blueberries. And also got some red grapes. I already have strawberries, so I didn't get strawberries. So I got some red grapes. So I am going to clean out the refrigerator. So that's another thing on the to-do list. So remember I said it's just one of those days where you want to get a whole lot done and have no rhyme or reason of how you're going to get it done. You just get up and start moving. That's today. So I do know that I need to wash this fruit and put the stuff away. But because trash day is tomorrow, so Avery will be back in trash tonight, I want to clean out the refrigerator, get any old leftovers out of there. Make sure, you know, nothing has gone bad in regards to veggies or fruits in there or whatever, or, you know, sauces that could be expired or whatever. So I want to get all that stuff out of there and then put this stuff in there. So, but until I clean it out, which I am going to do in a minute, I want to finish my coffee first. See, like this. He had pizza yesterday. He had pizza yesterday, so that's in there. But until I do that, I'm going to put my meat in here. So I bought this container, guys. It's a set. And the top just lifts off of it. But I like it because what I started to do was put my meats in here. So, for instance, right now I'm just going to sit these in here. No, I'm gonna sit the brats in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the freezer, and I'm gonna put this in here. So what I got it for was when you lay out meat like the night before to thaw in the refrigerator, I put it in here. That way, if like right here is some chicken tenders. So that way when they start to thaw, any juices or whatever is going to land in here. It's not going to land on my shelf in the refrigerator. It's not going to be touching other foods that's in the refrigerator and everything. So I picked this up. Yes, it does take up space, but it works for me. So like I said, I just put those two meats in here because I think I'm going to do the brats tonight. It's just something easy. Or I may do the chicken tenders. I'm going to see, but I want to think about it. So I don't want to freeze anything. I'm just going to sit it in here, keep it away from any of my fresh fruits and stuff like that. And then I can sit stuff on top of it if I need to, right? So, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to wash the fruit and stuff. Okay, so until I actually clean out the refrigerator, I want that meat in there still being cold. I don't mind if the fruit sits here for a little bit until I wash it. It won't go bad that quick. And then, of course, I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away. I'm going to put these in the freezer. Got to find some place in the freezer to fit these. And I'm going to put the Klondike bars in the freezer. And I'll put the milk and stuff away. So y'all know I've been talking about organizing and stuff, but I don't know if I actually showed you guys. So I probably need to show you how I have my refrigerator organized and my freezer. So I have like little bins, like what y'all sitting on. Let me show you. Well, I'll pull one out of here. So basically I have like little bins like this. See that? In my freezer, but they're bigger than this one. And I have one for chicken, I have one for beef, I have one for seafood. So I have my stuff divided like that, and then I put the newer stuff like the meat that I just got or this hamburger, I would put it in the back and let the stuff that's in the front, that's what I'm going to grab first. So first in, first out. That's what I'm trying to do to make sure that stuff don't get freezer burnt, be in there too long and stuff like that. So I might at one point show y'all that, and then show y'all my pantry too. Now my pantry, it needs to be kind of fixed up again. It's getting out of hand to me, but it's not bad compared to some people's pantries. But remember I bought these little containers and I said I wanted to put baking soda and stuff in them. They are definitely coming in handy. So this one does have baking soda on it. So I put a label on there, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out because I'm gonna use this to clean my fruit. Okay. And here's the other one that I use for salt. Remember I said I will put one in salt. So there, it's the same size as my granulated onion. Can y'all see that? That you get the big black pepper and stuff like that. So it fits. It's just the right size. So I like these. They're coming in handy. So yeah, they're nice and handy. So slowly but surely I'm getting things the way I want it. But anyway, that's it, guys. That was all the groceries that I bought. Told you it wasn't a lot. I just needed some milk, some more creamer, and then I wanted to pick up some fruit. And then I wanted to do something easy today because it's kind of a nice day today. I really should go out, but I got so much I need to get done in the house. So, and plus we were out yesterday. I took Cotton to get his sutures out. He's doing good. Put my hair back into ponytails, 2 French braids. So I might take it down and film something today. I may not. Like I said, I got a lot that I need to do, and I haven't put in any semblance of order whatsoever. So anyway, what I do want to do is finish my coffee, do some finishing touches on a video that I was editing, and then I'll probably come in here and clean this fruit, clean out the refrigerator and all that. And then, so that'll be taken care of. And then I can decide on dinner tonight whether I'm gonna do the chicken tenders or the brats. But I'm gonna do something that's kind of light and not real heavy on the stomach, and nothing that I have to really turn the oven on for. So I don't want to be turning on the oven today. So yeah, guys, that's it. Just wanted to check in. So, hey, Pooh. And Cotton has eaten. So I think the last time I was talking to you, I was like, I'm not sure he's not eating. He hasn't eaten his food and stuff like that. He definitely has been eating now. He went outside, did his business outside. It looks great. What are you chewing on? Cotty, what's that? What you get? Let me close this pantry. What are you eating on? I don't know what he found. I ain't no telling. Anyway, so yeah, that look, he's back to himself. So I'm happy about that. And then Avery is getting back to himself. He's taking his medication. He's icing his knee, and he's wearing that brace that they gave him. And he said it's getting better. So that's good. So we're all on the up and up. All right, guys, that's it. I will check back when I make it back to the kitchen, if I decide to show y'all how I've organized. So yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, guys, I'm about to let y'all in all my business. Okay, first of all, don't worry about the hair. I still ain't combed the hair, but don't y'all worry about that. Remember I said I was going to clean my fruit and all that kind of stuff. So I did most of it, but I did save the blueberries to show you guys how I do it. Put y'all right here. Is that better? Remember I said that I was going to clean my fruit and everything. So I cleaned everything except for the blueberries. And I said, let me just show y'all what I do. I'm sure y'all want to know. And I probably do the same thing y'all do, if not something similar. So basically I have my bowl here. It is basically my salad spinner. Okay. And so, I just have it sitting flat in the sink, and then I'm gonna put my blueberries in there like that. Okay. And then what I do, guys, is, remember I said I was gonna put my baking soda in this? So I did, and I'm loving it. So I sprinkle a little bit of baking soda in there. I add some cold water. Then I just move it around in there, make sure everything gets together. And then I let it sit for a little while and let it work. And while it's doing that, you know, I normally will do something else. Then I just pull it out and rinse them good. Empty the bowl because it got all kind of dirt and grime down in that bowl. When you clean your fruit, you'll see it. You'll see all the dirt and stuff. I put it back in there. I put a little vinegar, just a little bit. Don't need a lot because you already cleaned them. And then I just move it around again. Let me see. Never mind. Sorry, guys. I was going to try to show y'all that. I'm trying to get this done. Y'all know I was in that, today was that day like, what am I going to get done? What am I not going to get done? I actually got a lot done, actually. So, except for eating. I know, I ain't had lunch yet because I've been too busy doing what I said I was going to do, cleaning out the refrigerator and all that stuff. But I am going to eat right after this. It'll be a late lunch, nothing new. Then I put my top on, guys, after I rinse it. I put the top on and give it a few good pushes and twirls. This is going to help dry it. Turn that off. This is going to help dry your fruit so you can put it away quicker, right? Then I just hit that button right there, stop it. Take the lid off. And then I have these plates that look like this. You don't have to do that, but that's what I do. So I already have one right here with some paper towel on it. And then I just take my fruit and I just lay it out on the paper towel like that. And then I just kind of let it dry. I'm going to put some in some strawberries and blackberries that I already cut up. So here's a pack of strawberries that I already cut up. And then I had another pack of strawberries that are in the refrigerator. I left them whole. I did clean them, but I left them whole because every once in a while you just want a whole strawberry for garnish or just to eat or whatever. So these are, see how dry these are already from the salad spinner. So I'm going to put a few of these in this bowl with this fruit. And then I'm going to leave a few out just for me to have, if I just want a few blueberries, like in my yogurt or my oatmeal or whatever. Not that I can't use these, I can. But sometimes you just want just a strawberry or just blueberries or maybe a few just on your plate when you're doing whatever. Maybe you want to put a few in your salad and you don't necessarily want all of that or whatever. You get the drift, right? I only need a little container, so I just got this. I normally use something smaller, but I think they may be in the dishwasher. So I'm just gonna put these few blueberries. I dropped a couple. Cotton likes blueberries though, so he ain't nowhere around. Anyway, so I just have them in here. So I'm just gonna put the lid on these. This up a little bit. So when you dig into it, you get a little bit of everything. What I thought about doing was adding just a little bit of sugar to this so it'll be kind of like a syrup and we can actually use it as a dessert topping or whatever. But I'm just going to leave it like that. Doesn't that look good? So, yeah. Put the top on this and we're going to put this in the refrigerator. Now, I'm going to let y'all into my business, okay? So I talked about cleaning out the refrigerator and everything. So let's go over here so I can show y'all when I was talking about cleaning it out, I wasn't talking about doing anything new as far as rearranging, but just getting rid of leftover food, which I did. Sorry guys, y'all up in my face. Getting rid of leftover food, which I did, and wiping out the shelves and stuff like that. So basically, this is what my refrigerator looks like. Okay, so I have a thing with waters up there. So if you want cold water, we do have it. We do have water that comes out of the refrigerator as well. But sometimes people want bottled water. So I have that. We don't drink a whole lot of pop, but if we do, it's normally ginger ale. Every once in a while, my husband will get Cokes. Most of the time is during like a holiday if we're having people over or something like that. But anyway, we had some Canada Dries from when, you know, we were sick and stuff. So I put a few of those in here for him. And then back there, are a few of my hydration drinks or immunity drinks, and then I have some of my protein shakes right here. Then you guys know I like ginger beer, so I put a couple of those there in case I want something like a pop, something with fizz, but they're too tall to fit up here, so I just put them right there. Cotton's medicine. So these are just like little trays just to keep stuff from falling over. Just miscellaneous stuff, an extra protein shake, some garlic, whipping cream, better than bouillon. If y'all cook, y'all know about that. My eggs. I love this little egg dispenser because when you pour one out, the other ones roll forward. So it's really nice. I'm starting to just get enough eggs. So once I get down to 2, then I'll buy another one. I used to keep multiples in here, but now I'm like, let me just try to get what I'm going to use. I do have some tomatoes here that I am going to wash, and a few of them I'm going to cut up with cucumber because we like to have that as a little snack. And then, of course, I'm going to use some for salad and stuff like that. Here, I just have a little thing with our cheeses in it. These are our shredded cheeses, and then Cotton's cheese sticks, believe it or not, his cheese sticks. And he don't get them all the time, but when he has to take a peel, he doesn't like them, so I'll hide his peel in a little piece of cheese, and then he'll take it down pretty good. And then this is just meat. It's usually lunch meat in here and bacon, but we got a little bit of smoked sausage. You saw me buy another pack. Got some hot dogs in here because, like I said, we were thinking about grilling. So that's just kind of like meat. And then if we had lunch meat, it would be in there as well. We did have some, but it was a little old, so I threw it out. And then down here is the fruit. So remember I bought the grapes and everything. I washed them up and I put them in these little containers. Sorry about the beeping, that's the refrigerator. Put them in these little containers so you can just grab one and go. And so I like these. They came in a set, and they're easy. Now, those are my extra strawberries, if y'all can see. And yeah, so Avery can just come and grab one, or I can come and grab one. Okay. And then I usually have here our leftovers. So this is leftover vegetable beef soup that I made that I did not film. I probably should have. And then this is the pizza. Remember I said he had pizza last night? He put it in here in the box. I took it out and put it in this container. So if he wants that, he can get it, and it's taking up less space. So that's kind of what's on that shelf. And then this is the meat container. Remember I said I got the brats and I put it in here. So when stuff is thawing, meat is thawing, I just put it in here, and then the juices, you know, don't get on everything else. This is just mine. This is where I have my yogurts, and I'll pull one out in the morning for breakfast. And then down in here, my lettuce, salad mixes, peppers and stuff like that. And then down there is my cabbage. Creamers on the door. You guys know what's on the doors, okay? So basically that's how mine is set up. It makes it easy for me. I can see what I have, what I need and stuff like that. I try to keep it neat, but I am not the only one who lives here. And then somebody will put mayonnaise that will go on the door up here and everything, and it's like, oh my goodness, I have to put it back. So I try to keep it neat as I can. Now, because I have this fruit I need to put in here, I'm going to slide the leftovers back because I'm sure we're not going to eat those tonight. I'm actually thinking about taking that soup to my dad because he likes beef vegetable soup. And I'm going to put this fruit in here. So put the fruit in here in place of that so we can see it. Okay, that's the refrigerator. And like I said, I didn't used to do the grapes like that. I have shown y'all the way I used to do the fruit, which is just wash it, and I would pull it apart a little bit off the stems, so, and then put it in a bowl, and then you can get in there, and then you can just pull a couple stems, and you know, you'll have 3 or 5 grapes on a stem, and you can take it with you. Used to do that. But I got to doing this because I felt like it was neater, and I felt like it's a good portion. So even if you get that and you don't eat it all, you can put the lid back on it and put it back in there and take it out later when you want the rest of them, versus people just putting their hands in a bowl of fruit or grapes or whatever. And then if they get too many, what are they going to do with them? Have them sitting around on a paper towel or whatever, because do not put them back in the bowl after you didn't took them out of the bowl. So anyway, so I got that idea from actually another YouTuber. I think she's called Just Be Cooking or something like that. And I saw those on her channel and I was like, oh, that is a neat idea. I'm gonna get that. And like I said, it's portion control. So that's what I did with that. I will link that set in my description box. And then guys, I also have it linked in my Amazon store. I know y'all probably forget about my Amazon store, but I do have one. And I forget that I have one sometimes and I don't mention it enough, but I do have one. So it should be linked there. Anything that you're interested in should be linked in the Amazon store. If it's not, then of course you can get in the comment section and say, hey, where'd you get XYZ? Now let me let you see this freezer. I didn't do nothing to. But it used to be a lot neater when we had our deep freezer, but we got rid of the deep freezer. So this is all I'm working with. Okay. So let me turn y'all around, let y'all see it. Told y'all gonna be all in my business. Okay. So right there we have ice and some frozen blueberries. And that's because somebody was gonna do smoothies and haven't gotten to it. Now, back here are some meals that Avery picked up just the other day. He said it's shrimp, some type of shrimp or something. He picked it up the other day when he went to BJ's. I don't know what it is. He took them out of the container and he just threw them in here and just threw them in the freezer. So, I don't know how to cook them. I don't know how long they're supposed to be cooked or nothing. So hopefully he remembers what to do. So on this first shelf basically is my pork. So I got, breakfast sausage, other sausage, pork steaks like that. And then some healthy meals right there that I purchased that I haven't eaten yet. And some frozen fries, which we don't eat often, but maybe I'll do those tonight and get rid of that. This container is seafood. So like I said, I put what needs to go first in. So I got shrimp, I got salmon back in there. So it's seafood. So if I want seafood, I'm going to be cooking the shrimp first. You see what I'm saying? Now, he also went to BJ's and picked up these frozen grilled cheese sandwiches. My dad told him about these and he went and got them. He liked them and now he keeps buying them. And I keep saying you can't keep buying it because I don't have space in the freezer. So he took them out of the box and he stacked them up here. He tried, so that's good. Back there are my pancakes. So over here is supposed to be breakfast. My pancakes and stuff like that. I know y'all thinking, why didn't you put it up here? Because I have waffles and pancakes and they wouldn't fit right here. So I put them right there and he stacked those grilled cheeses right there. I'll tell you about those grilled cheeses in a minute. Down here is my chicken and ground turkey, stuff like that. And then I had to just stuff those chicken wings I showed you today right here. And then this is carryover chicken because we eat more chicken than we do anything else. Chicken and seafood basically. And then I had to throw an extra chicken down here, but down here is actually beef. So it's going to be the ground beef cubes for soups and stuff like that. And then over here are like odds and ends, like corn on the cob and vegetables. And then down in here are also vegetables, stir fry mixes and stuff like that. Stuff I actually need to use. Then over here are the Klondike bars, the sorbet. These are some little yogurt, ice cream things, some green beans, asparagus, and some more blueberries. Okay, so that's my freezer. Not that neat, but at least I can kind of see where stuff is. Now, let me tell you about these grilled cheese. So my dad, like I said, somebody told him about the grilled cheeses. He picked them up. He liked them. So when we went over there one day, he was telling Avery about them. And I'm thinking, ooh, frozen grilled cheese, whatever. Okay. Avery picked them up. He tried them one day. He was like, honey, they're not bad. They're actually pretty good. I'm like, okay. So one day, in my desperation to eat something real quick, I tried one. So what you do is you microwave them for 30 seconds. Y'all probably already know. Y'all might have kids and y'all might already know about these. But we didn't. So you microwave them for 30 seconds and then you put them in the toaster for as long as you want them to toast. So if you like yours light, toast it for a little bit. If you like dark bread, toast it for longer, basically. I like my grilled cheese light. So I did it one time and I was eating and I was like, oh, okay. They're not bad. Considering they're frozen now. Are they my homemade grilled cheese sandwiches? No, because I use certain type of cheeses. I use 2 and 3 cheeses, different cheeses, and I put a lot of cheese and it's gooey and ooey and gooey, okay? But for something quick on the go, you just need to get something quick. You add that with a soup or something like that. They're not bad. So we got them from BJ's. You might be able to get them from a regular grocery store. Sam's or Costco or somebody might have them too. So anyway, just in case you're interested, or if you got kids who, you know, they mess up your kitchen when they in there trying to make grilled cheese and getting cheese burnt all on the stove and this and that, you might try those. But anyway, you see how many he got. I'm like, honey, he's addicted to them now. So those are that's why those are in there. So there you go. That is my refrigerator. And now I'll show y'all my pantry, which does not look nice. But it'll do for now. I do need to reorganize it. So I'm going to put this stuff back in here. So I just put my vinegar at the bottom. And then I put my baking soda up here. I actually put it. It actually is supposed to go where the Quaker oats are. But that's okay. I'll just put it right here. Okay. So here's my pantry. So up there are snacks, chips, pretzel chips, and stuff like that. Cereal, that's supposed to be Avery's, his healthy stuff supposedly, and then that is supposed to be mine. But we do interchange. So right now I got Kashi cereal in there, and it's the berry one. So I use it for like granola on my yogurt and stuff like that. Have not eaten it as just a cereal yet, and I just put it in there. So I plan on trying it as just a cereal and not a granola, but I like it. And then this is another little snack thing. So it has the, remember I showed you guys. So here's another Kashi chocolate granola. And then remember I showed you the Drizzlicious and the other Simple Meals, really good for you snacks. Okay, well then here we end up getting some Tates. Hey, we're trying. Don't judge. We're trying. Don't judge. So Tates are supposed to, everybody talking about Tates. Oh, they're so good. They so good. They so good. They're okay. Remember I talked to y'all about some cookies from, I was going to say Archway. It ain't Archway. What's the cookies? Y'all know they kind of expensive. Ooh, I see them. Anyway, I still like those better than Tate's. But when I got those, Avery was like, ooh, these Tate's are good. So he likes those. So anyway, whatever. Okay, so then on this shelf, I have my sugar and flour back there, beans, egg noodles. I got some macaroni back there, rice. And then I just put the Quaker oats here. Remember I said I was going to get some quick Quaker oats. I got these because I was trying to feed him the cotton, but he wasn't trying to take it. That's the candy I put in there a long time ago. It's still some there. And here's the baking soda, brown sugar, spaghetti. So there you go. Down here, I have these little stackables. That's instant grits. That's the oatmeal that I told you guys about. That's really healthy that I like. And then I just put my teas and this one up here. This back here just have like taco packets, chili packets, Lipton onion soups. Then this is Jiffy cornbread, just miscellaneous stuff. Kiss tuna packs when I just want something quick to eat for lunch. Got some instant rices over here. These come in handy when, say Avery is cooking for himself. I'm not here or whatever. He just wants some rice to go with something so he don't have to cook this rice for 20 minutes. He can pop this in the microwave for a minute and he got rice. So those come in handy. Then we got some Zatarain's, gumbo, just box stuff back there. Now, when he went to, look at that. See that? Now that candy is actually supposed to be in that candy dish, but he put it in the wrong one. But when he went to BJ's and got that, got all those grilled cheese, he got that big old bag of candy too, just in case we want some chocolate. So guys, I'm trying to stay strong. Here's crackers, nice healthy crackers, wheat thin, simple meals, popcorn. Y'all saw me get that, put that in there. I got a few potatoes and sweet potatoes in there. This is just extra, so I got some taco shells, and then these are the containers that I told you about. These are the extra ones, so I just stuck them right here. And then this is just a thing of chips to go. I keep extra paper towel right there so I can just grab them. Here's the extra ginger ale, and then I got just my Reynolds wrap and Ziploc bags and stuff over here. Over here, my broths, soups, cream soups plus regular soups you eat, chili beans, other type beans, corn. This is supposed to be green beans. I'm almost out of green beans. I need some more. Tomatoes. And then these are pasta sauces, salsa for chips, just different stuff. I just put them in these things just so they don't fall off the shelves. Peanut butter, you see. So extra cereals, extra juices, odds and ends, oil back here. Here's Cotton's dog food. And then there are his snacks. So remember I said I was going to use some of these containers for his snacks. So those are his bacon strips. And they work out well. And here's his other snacks. See how I said, that's why I put them in these, because people don't always Ziploc these back and then they get stale. So I'm going to put his other snacks in some of these too. So yeah. Whew, guys. Tired. Okay, so that's pretty much what my pantry, my refrigerator, and freezer look like. Okay, don't judge. It is what it is. I got a lot more organizing to do, and I need to come up with better little organizational things, but for right now, those work and those will do. So now that I showed y'all that, let me clean up my mess from cutting up strawberries and everything and get myself something to eat. It is late in the day. My husband's gonna get me, he's like, you never eat. But I get up later than most people. I got up about 9 today, so that wasn't bad. But then I have my coffee, a couple cups, and then I get to editing and taking care of Cotton and responding to emails and all this kind of stuff, and the day gets away from me. And then I end up taking a shower. It's a mess. Now, I would have probably eaten by now had I actually got myself together quicker and made myself up to like film. But on lazy days, when I don't film and stuff, it kind of gets away from me. And then it's time for me to start on dinner. So there you go. So yeah, that's my life in a nutshell. Not my life, but you get it. So now I'm going to get off here and I am going to decide on what I'm going to do for dinner. I think what I'm going to do is cook the chicken tenders as well as, is he trying to get out? Let me let Cotty out. Look like something going on across the street. I see lights blaring, lights flashing. But anyway, I think I'm gonna do the chicken tenders as well as the brats because they're both easy and they're both fairly quick. Well, brats can take a little bit longer, but it's not hard. So that way we can have one tonight and one tomorrow. Or if somebody wants both tonight, they can have both tonight. But then I'll have something for lunch tomorrow, basically. I'll have enough, something where I can just grab it and make sure that I eat tomorrow. And so the chicken tenders, of course, I can put on a salad or put, with a salad or something to have a nice lunch. Or I can just do a brats with some fruit on the side or something like that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do both. And then that way I don't have to worry about cooking tomorrow. So that's my plan. I might show y'all. If I decide, y'all see it. If I don't, this is probably going to be the end of the vlog. And guys, don't mess up. Talk about my hair. I am going to take it down tomorrow because I need to film some content. I was planning on filming today. I don't know. I might get the urge this evening to film at night, which I don't hardly ever do, but we'll see. But I'm going to let y'all go and I will catch up with you later. Okay, guys, I will say this. I put on the wrong thing to be cooking stuff that splatters. So I don't know what this little outfit looks like. It made me mad too because this is my fancy homebody little lounge set that I like. But if grease got on it, I'm probably not going to be able to wear it anywhere but in the house with little grease spots on it. I have to check and see, but it was splattering. So I didn't show you what I did, but I will show you what I did. If that makes sense. So I did make the chicken tenders. So I'll show you those. Okay. So these are the chicken tenders. They are in a lemon or garlic sauce. So basically all I did was sauteed or fried the chicken tenders just in a little bit of olive oil and seasonings. That's it. I didn't put any breading, any flour, anything like that on it. When they got brown, I added a little bit of chicken stock, some garlic, fresh garlic that I grated myself or crushed, a little bit of lemon, and a little bit of parsley flakes. Now use whatever seasonings you want on your chicken. And so so yeah, so then it makes this little sauce. Oh, and I put a little bit of real butter in it. So that real butter is going to help to thicken it up a little bit. You only need a very little bit of chicken broth. I actually use too much in my opinion, and then it makes this little broth, and you can put this over pasta. You can put it over rice. You can just eat the chicken like this and put you some sides with it, or whatever you want to do. So I made that, and we'll decide on what we're going to do with that. I think I might make me some pasta and put me a few, chicken strips on it with some of that juice. And yeah, and then maybe have one of the salads that I showed you in the refrigerator. I have back here some, anyway, see that? I have back here some baby kale cooking. And then I did the brats with some, sorry guys, the steam. Did some brats with some peppers and onions right here. And it's still, I'm just letting the peppers and onions get a little bit softer, but the brats is done. So basically with that, I put it in my electric skillet. I just put the brats in there with a very little bit of olive oil to get them started and let them cook until they are pretty much done. And you check the doneness. I have a thermometer. I check the doneness or whatever. And I like mine a little bit dark on the outside, and so does Avery. So that's why the brats are a little bit dark on the outside. I do season my brats with just salt and pepper. I do it real simple, just salt and pepper. You put it whatever seasonings you want on it, okay? And then once the brats is done, I sliced up my green pepper and my onions, threw them in there, and I'm just letting them saute a little bit. And then you can serve it on buns, with chips, with potato salad, with however you want to serve your brats. So that's what we're going to do. So I got buns. He'll probably eat brats tonight. Heck, I might too. I don't know. We'll see. or he may decide he wants chicken. But either way, if he wants chicken, then I will cook up a little bit of spaghetti or linguine. Because I got both in here, and it don't take no time for that to cook. And we can put it on top of, we can put the chicken on top of it and break open a salad. So dinner is served, okay? Dinner is served for tonight and tomorrow, and I'm done. So now I don't have to worry about dinner tomorrow, because this will definitely get us through tonight and tomorrow, and even me some lunch. And I can clean up my mess over here. And I got a whole bag of trash from upstairs, and then I added to it and all the stuff he got to take out. So yeah, we done. I'm gonna go. He actually called. He's getting home early today, which is good. So it is what, 4:47. I even cooked early. I don't normally cook this early, but I wanted to get it out of the way because I want to have it ready. He can eat whenever he gets home. And guys, guess what? I didn't even eat lunch. So I'm gonna eat as soon as I hang up. I said that last time, but I am this time. I'm gonna eat as soon as I hang up from y'all. Maybe I will get a brat. So I'll get a brat to hold me over, and then when he gets home, if I'm still hungry, I can have another half or some chicken or something with him. And then I am going to edit, because I got to get a video up tomorrow. So I definitely want to finish my editing tonight. And yeah, the kitchen is pretty much clean. I got a few little items in the sink. The salad spinner is in the sink, and my little flimsy cutting board is in the sink. But I have stuff in the dishwasher. The dishwasher is almost done now. I think it's drying. So that stuff is going to be in the sink until they get done. I'm not hand washing it. And when it get done, by the time he gets home and empty those few containers of leftovers that we took out that we're not going to eat and put them in the trash, he'll put those in the sink. And then I'll clean that up tonight and put that stuff in the dishwasher. So yeah, so I'm pretty much done today. I'm done today. So yeah, close this curtain. Close this curtain, guys. Whew, I'm tired. I feel like I did a lot today. I guess I did. I got up early. Well, 9 o'clock. Y'all probably think that's not early. Uh-oh. Oh, my back. But I got up at 9 o'clock, and I've been going ever since. I've been editing. I've been opening up boxes. I've cleaned the refrigerator. I've straightened up the pantry just a little bit. I have cooked. I have put food. Oh, food. The groceries came. I put those up. Got that all together. So, oh, and I did a load of laundry, which I got to go put in the dryer real quick. So, yeah, I did a lot today. In my opinion, I did a lot. I did a lot in my opinion. So, all right, guys. Now, this is the end of the vlog. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.